You know, there are certain days that will always etch in your memory. The day Kennedy was shot, I remember exactly where I was and what happened. And
just across the Hudson River, just north of the Memphis.
On September 11th.
Elsewhere, pretty fine today. Beautiful weather, Midwest, Northeast.
I was on my way to the Pentagon.
I turn on the television. Everybody else is asleep. I see the building.
We're going into breaking news. And up comes the picture of the World Trade Center tower with a huge, smoking, gaping hole in it. This just in, you are looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. The CNN Center right now is just beginning to work on
Sean,
this story.
what can you tell us about what you know?
This is Sean Murtaugh, Vice President of Finance for CNN.
And two of us stood up, probably caught the last 5-6 seconds of flight of the first plane flying straight into the to the North Tower.
Oh, shit!
Impact, fireball, and when it hit, it was like
Sean, what kind of plane? Was it a small plane, a jet?
It was a jet.
You're talking about a large passenger commercial
Large
jet.
passenger commercial jet.
I thought it could have been an accident. I thought the plane was much smaller. Our shot was from a good distance off. It was when we confirmed that it was an
Smoke coming out right now.
It is.
The first one, camera's picking up the large fire on the lower floor.
The fire keeps growing, the smoke keeps growing.
As we were driving downtown, we had very little information.
Tragedy unfolding in New York City.
Vapor floating through the air a couple of 100 feet above.
And all the information that was on news radio seemed to be secondhand.
The fire is spreading now.
The first jaw-dropping moment for us was at least a mile or two from the site, because the hole in the north face of the North Tower was many floors wide and many floors high. To us, it just looked like a big fire. You never thought the buildings were going to collapse. You thought the fire was going to be put out. One thing you saw on the street were rows and rows of people. People just standing, sort of hypnotized by the flames, in disbelief.
Just watching the smoke pour out of here. The papers are still falling from the sky.
When I got outside, I saw everybody was like looking up toward the sky, and I started running downtown toward the building. I got within a few blocks of the World Trade Center when suddenly there was this second sort of roar that came out of the sky. I looked up, and the first thing I thought was, my God, that plane is flying so low. In a big city with these tall buildings, what's it doing so low? There was a schoolyard across the street, and I remember there were kids that were being evacuated from the schoolyard.